Looking for some good buys when it comes to Hockey Ultimate Team? I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to go over the best buys that I've found on the market for cards that range from anywhere from 10,000 coins to 150,000. So, let's hop into it. All right, first up, we're going to start with this Wayne Gretzky, the Gallery of Greats event item. You can get this for around 450,000 coins. I think this is a steal for anything under 600k. He's one of the best cards in the game. He's the great one. He's got gold elite edges, 93 speed and acceleration, a great shot, good hand stats, can play him at center because of his 89 face-off rating. Anything under 600k, I would immediately buy. All right, now that we've ditched all the fake fans and they've wasted all of their coins because they just want to jack up the prices due to this video, any of the cards that I'm actually about to mention now are the real values. And I'm going to give you the price range that I would not go over, because when I release this video, you're going to find lots of people that'll just jack up the prices of these cards to make a quick buck. If they're over the price that I mentioned, don't buy it. Just wait. Wait for rewards on Wednesdays. Wait for whatever event comes out on Fridays. The prices of these cards will drop back down to what I'm talking about in this video. You just have to be patient and pay attention for them. Let's get into it. So let's start at the cheapest, okay? We'll go in order of price. This Devon Toews, the transaction 83 overall, 6'1", 191, left-handed defenseman with two-way defenseman as a synergy, which is very easy to activate as 90 defensive awareness, 87 speed, 86 acceleration. For 6,000 coins, that's a pretty good value. Early on, when you first start out in HUT, it is very difficult to find defensemen that have good size, a good shot, and good skating. If you can find one that has two of them, that's a decent value. And for 6,000 coins, I think this is a good buy. Keeping with the transaction cards, the forever underrated Mark Scheif. In Hockey Ultimate Team, this man is just disrespected every year when it comes to the price tag on him. He's 84 overall, 6'3", 198. That's great size. 88 speed, 88 acceleration, high 80s shooting, mid 80s hand stats. If you're just first starting out, this is one of the first cards that you should go after, just simply because right-handed wingers are some of the hardest to find when it comes to really, really good cards. There's just a way more abundance of left-handed cards that are better. This will go for 10,000 coins. Be on the lookout for them. Next, for 10,000 coins as well, the 84 Heritage, Jonathan Huberdeau, 6'1", 200. Playmaking forward is probably the easiest synergy for forwards to get activated. There's just a lot of popular cards that have playmaker builds. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. You can get his agility up to 89 as well. His shot is a little bit left to be desired. His hand stats are great, though. And again, for only 10,000 coins, a very good left-handed winger. All right, on to some of the Global Series cards, and I have a feeling these cards are going to go all over the place in terms of value, and this is before the games are played, so they could jump up even more, because if they win, they play 2 games, meaning that they can go up 2 overall, which is huge. But John Klingberg cards, while brutal defensively, just like in real life, great skater and great size at 6'3", 190. 88 speed, 88 acceleration. Again, early on in Hockey Ultimate Team, that's pretty tough to find, and you can get him for like 11,000 coins with the potential that he jumps up to an 85. Now, a much more expensive version, but better defensively, is the 84 Jake Sanderson, 6'3", 195, very similar size, two-way defenseman, 88 speed, 88 acceleration, a little bit better body checking, and his defensive awareness can get up to 88 with two-way defenseman activated. This will cost you 21,000 coins, but because he's 6'3", almost 200 pounds, if they can win some games, this card could jump up into like the 50 or 60,000 coin range. One of the best buys in the game currently is the 85 Nathan MacKinnon, 6', 200, playmaking forward and silver unstoppable force. Because he's a base card and he can be pulled every single pack for the rest of the game, he will continue to fall in price. But for under 20,000 coins, this is a wild deal. One of the best you can get. It's one of the first cards you should absolutely buy if you are starting out in Hockey Ultimate Team, without question. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, unstoppable force, good hand stats, just a great card. He also has a custom stride, one of only 5 players to have. Owen Powers game day card. Now, this is going to be for the higher end players that'll settle into Division 2, maybe even Division 3. Two-way defenseman. Again, I mentioned how effective that is. He also has silver unstoppable force, which is sneaky good on this card because he's 6'6", 218 and only 86 speed. He does have 87 acceleration, however, and in my opinion, I think for defensemen, acceleration is more important, because if you lose the puck at the blue line, you want to be able to get up to top speed faster and try to make that, knock off the puck as quick as you possibly can. When you combine the fact that he's 6'6" and good defensive awareness, he's going for about 27,000 coins. Anything under 30, I actually think is a really good value. You're just not going to find this big of defenseman that's as mobile with a unique ability like this. Another extremely strong option in the stars of the month, Dylan Larkin. Playmaking forward and accelerator boost. If you could somehow get accelerator boost activated, he becomes one of the best skaters in the entire game, even though he is already without it. 93 speed, 93 acceleration. His agility can almost get up to 90. Mid-80s shot, but he plays way faster. Larkin cards are always fantastic. On top of that, silver wheels on a card that's got 93 speed is very helpful. And Born Leader is one of the best zone abilities in the game, given the pressure system. You can also play him at center at 85 on the draws. Just an all-around great card. He's going for 55,000 coins. I'd honestly go up to 60, cap it there, but really, really good option for you. Then one of the best buys for the rest of the game, the base Connor McDavid. He's going for about 75,000 coins at this point. 93 speed, 93 acceleration, a good wrist shot, great hand stats, playmaking forward, and a custom stride. Base Connor McDavid should be the first, good card you chase after, and then go from there as you chase his X Factor and other things that come out. But man, he is automatic when it comes to going after some of the higher rated cards in the game. Lastly, I want to talk about fantasy hockey cards, and this is for the players that have a huge bankroll. I'm talking like 1 million coins, but you have the freedom to do so. What I would recommend is take a look at cards that have been underperforming or haven't scored, and then see how many games they play in a given week. So there's a great tool actually on dailyfaceoff.com if you use, even this is also if you play fantasy hockey in real life as well, but something that I've noticed that because certain players just don't play very much in a week, their value takes a really big hit. All right, so I'm going to use Alexis Lafreniere as an example. Now this is before the update because EA just refuses to update fantasy cards until it's a content day. Brutal. However, he did score a few more goals over the weekend. He's up to an 84 overall. Now, obviously, because of that, he becomes one of the highest rated fantasy cards, and because he's got good size as well as, just all around a very good ability with unstoppable force, this week, the Rangers only play once. So, if you wait an entire week, let's say he doesn't score on November 18th against the Devils, right? His price might drop a little bit because he's not going to receive an update for an entire week. Again, bad example because this is the best card right now to fantasy because of how well he's going to be rated. But contrast that with someone like Johnny Gaudreau. Now, he has been super struggling, but the Columbus Blue Jackets are about to play 4 games this week. So if you pick him up today, before he plays the first game of the week, he's got a very good shot at maybe scoring at least once or twice, maybe in these next 4 games, at which then you can sell him before the next week when they play less games. Now, you can do this and just rotate it. Again, you're going to need at least 1 million coins to pull this off, but it is a very effective way to do it. And obviously, you're not guaranteed anything. They can go 4 games without scoring, but you're just increasing your odds. Another one would be like Chychrun. They only play twice this week, whereas Matthew Barzal, he plays 4 times this week. So if you can get him and then sell him if he scores once or twice during these 4 games and just kind of rotate that process. Just something to keep in mind. I've been paying attention to this, and you could have made a lot of coins using this strategy. So that's going to do it for me for today. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.